The 2026 NBA Finals under the San Antonio Spurs. Jalen Brunson.
They go to Brunson right off the bat. That's set action.
He's been playing on a bum ankle. It's gotten a little better, but he pulls up, elbow jumper. That one goes. So the two stars.
4 wins in the conference finals for the San Antonio Spurs. The team is in a much better place.
Towns rips a pass block. Anunoby a 3. Continues with this start.
And a theme we're going to be talking about right away. Gets them 3 extra points.
It's a rebound. Vassell fires. That's in and out.
It's Karl Anthony Towns guarding Wemby.
Again is set to play. How much he can play. But 4 stops and gets it to go as Wembanyama got
the best way to play Wemby. You have to put people in his.
Castle gets inside. Hart got a piece of it, knocked it loose. For offense is Wembanyama falling away. Difficult shot. The pull-up. And an open. Can't get that to go. The tip is up and good. Hart draws on Wembanyama. Turns. Dangerous pass. Towns this time doesn't have Wembanyama and backs it home.
Your mind. He's so good defensively, and that's okay because you was right there.
Vassell to Wemby. The rebound. That's his 3rd already. Been one of the leading. Wembanyama, 3-pointer. Got it.
And in that sequence, the uniqueness of Victor 8 feet and knock down the 3.
Up top, Brunson. 24-second violation anyway, and it's going to be Spurs ball.
Watch him go straight to his body, trying to draw a foul, but
3 or 4 different ways to try to get Wemby to turn around.
Dart, all from 3-point range. Towns lays that up, and they've won 11 in a row, and they've got a 5-point lead. Direct hand, stolen by Bridges. Second turnover for Sam. As Towns gets past Wembanyama, layup is good.
Means that Spurs can't necessarily get back 70.
Vassell, Wembanyama, Josh Hart, Castle. Can't get it. Long rebound, Brunson. Mitch Johnson's confused. Josh Hart was upset. Still has not been determined.
Yeah.
Look like
So it is Keldon Johnson, number 3 on the Spurs. Everybody. Castle, a spectacular defender. Hart for Vassell. There comes Castle the other way.
Especially if you compare them against OKC, is the length of OG Anunoby. If you have an air
shot is up and rolls in.
Paint. He's so patient once he gets down there.
Throughout these finals, they'll leave him open. Hart's got 5 rebounds already. Lurking. Pass inside, deflected and stolen. Ball. And Josh Hart.
But again, so patient when he rarely rebounds an up and under right there. He had the
left. And sometimes can get overshadowed. Certainly not here. Tonight's upcoming NBA Finals schedule from Monday Game 3. Series shifts to Madison Square Garden. Excellent rebounder for a guard. And be game changers, and it really helps San Antonio. Excellent defensive player. Brunson finds some room. 3-pointer. Can't get it. Towns offensive rebound. Castle pulls up. Can Knicks look to push? Excellent transition defense. Brunson misfires. And Towns is fouled on the rebound. Will go down. Comes back in. Champagnie comes back in.
In front of him. If you allow their defense to get.
You think the Spurs right now are rushing a little bit offensively? It's like, to me, they're a little bit too sped up offensively.
Well, he stopped. What would have been a highlight block.
And Brunson gets in. Great anticipation. Make him earn 2 at the line because those type
any guard he's ever been around, the 20-year-old from the San Antonio Spurs. As Mitchell in the pinky area, danger for the Knicks off the bench. The Knicks lead cut to 1.
The Mitchell Robinson.
Alley-oop. Broken up by Cornette. Layup's good and a foul. Dylan Harper takes.
And then still backpedal and then time it perfect. One and done guards we have ever seen come into.
Of course, the son of 5-ring Ron. First, they have their first lead. Brunson a clean look. Can't get to the fall. Cornette hits a 3. Dylan Harper on fire.
Because they're making a run with Wemby out the game.
Spectacular in the conference finals. Penny tries to answer and does. Now the
Penny and Landry Shamet jawing at each other. Oh,
there's Fox. Champagnie tries. So loves to play against the Knicks. The best scoring game. And he'll pick up his first. And he loves those corner threes. Got another. That was released as Barnes got knocked down. Jalen Brunson holding that right. He is one that never wants to come out. Sign when he asked to come out. And there you see, fight for the rebound. Robinson couldn't get it, but McBride.
Vulnerable when you're standing in a relaxed state. Someone falls back.
Fox poked it away. McBride regathers, pushing the pace. Barnes fakes. Goes inside at Brunson and scores again. It's a 10-point lead and a 17-point turnaround.
Something early to keep your eye on. The Knicks are extended on the perimeter. That's one-on-one.
Making every dollar count is important to you, so it's important to all.
Shannon looking for Towns.
Anthony Towns. Alvarado came off. He drew Wemby. Great recognition to leave him at that point. Run back.
Post. So whenever Wemby's guarding him, if they
sits down, Harper putting pressure on Alvarado. Has to step back. High arcing three and rattles off. Fox goes at Alvarado away. Can't get it. Rebound Towns.
Be better with the ball.
Your captain, Jalen Brunson, back in the locker.
Just stay together. That's what's got us here. Being together is what's got us to this.
Three. Ball batted loose. Alvarado trying to save it. He's back on the bench right now.
They do have threat level when he's got the basketball. That's how you
trying to say that he's okay. He's ready to go back in.
Pass. It'll be a side out. And Casa. Barnes, quick release on his. Talking before the game, how rebounding might be one of the most critical areas. That shot will not count before any upward motion.
Karl Anthony Towns, Mitchell Robinson, and Josh Hart. Spurs, their guards are exceptional rebounders. They've got
McBride. McBride, his three-pointer gets that one to get three-pointer. Back to a 5. Towns drives. Towns upset, thought there was contact.
And let's see if he has a claim. Well, he gets the call.
That's all ball.
Yes.
A little bit of contact after he.
And that's a goaltend.
Before Wembanyama has a chance to get to it.
Knicks converge on him, but a whistle and a foul. This one's going second team foul, first on McBride.
And one of the things, you can't just lay it up. You got to get the ball.
Brunson on the bench. They tried to put a knee brace. Castle gets inside, off the glass.
To take off and finish.
Oh, Towns, beautiful move. Gets aggressive going at Wembanyama. Running the floor into the second.
And again, Wemby's going to pressure. If you can get that ball to the glass, high up.
An 8 for San Antonio. They're there.
Jefferson, I was waiting for that answer.
It's Richard.
He's taken now 117 free throws, 86.
Karl Anthony Towns has gone at him. 7 shots in
his offense. Shaman, pull up, jumper. Vassell straight on for 3. They've won 6 consecutive road games in these playoffs as our playoff team. And now they're back within 3.
That was Prado's drive.
Anunoby with another steal. Ball. Brunson at the scores. Towns has had some of the best defense of his career. Shaman, quick release, three-pointer.
He is, but for Landry Shaman, you were so hot the last. You're not going to go 10 for 11 in every series, but the comp.
There's been a good aggressive physical defense. Anunoby gets inside. Finds Towns. Wembanyama. Didn't appear like Towns was able. Alternate J.B. DeRosa. Replay official Zach Zoyer. We congratulate the officials as Harper gets it. And another foul. Jordan Clarkson.
The way he can crash the boards and get second shot.
Throws it up for Robinson, and it goes in. And the Mitchell Robinson with a broken bone in his right hand. A chance.
Is they want to show up and then get back to the lobby.
We showed when he timed it perfectly. He waited because he missed time when to go make a play on the ball.
For the rebound, Harper's got 4 boards. Foul by Clarkson. There's some talented kids on this Spurs roster. Already 5 team fouls. He looks like he's still in high school. He's got a baby face.
16 points a game tonight. He's got 6.
Off to a start. They're going to get there. No question.
DraftKings code SPLASH when you sign up.
Clarkson comes flying in. Both teams have really.
So, Mike, the Knicks are number 1 in the postseason. 40% 2 rounds.
Fox gets in. Shot is short. It's a team like this yet in the playoffs. Robinson on the follow. Sell inside Fox. Poor transition defense. Spurs goal. He was 0 for 5.
Finish that putback because it looked like that was good.
Fins gets inside. Floats it up and good. Brunkel, he's hurt now. Bryant back up top for the cell as the Knicks call timeout. It's an ankle, hurt the right knee.
Foot a little bit.
Carter Bryant putting some good pressure. Shot won't go, but follows it himself.
And you know what's funny about that? It looks like Carter Bryant is single coverage. He can get him deep into the lane. Athletic, he's got good size, but Jalen Brunson can be patient. That time, he walked him down to a spot where he could get a putback.
It's in right-handed off the glass. Oh, what a sweet move from.
He can use his balance, his patience, his footwork.
Aaron Fox with 9 to shoot.
Understand is that Jalen Brunson, while he's quick, he's not exactly other area.
Clarkson falls down, gets rid of the ball. Brunson drives inside and floats it up and in. The Chalamet and the Knicks contingent cheering.
On the part of Mike Brown right there. That's not good enough. They're going to attack quickly.
Mikal Bridges able.
Talked about Carter Bryant giving up a bucket or two.
Mitch Robinson, the rebound. Brunson still on a foul. Be a side out here tonight.
Until the offense catches up, will win us the game. Our offense will always catch up. It didn't get.
Legs, you mentioned it. They were off to a slow start in that first.
So let's go Knicks. Bad pass on Bridges. Browns getting the rest. Robinson has given them 7 good. As the Knicks turned it around here in the second quarter. Eldon Johnson lines that one up and hits the 3. His tenured Spur.
Boy, he hit 2. Got a little bit of a slow release, but he had time on that one.
Harper back up top as we're under 3 to play here in the second. Bounce, pulls back, fires, and connects. Another 2 for 4 from that distance. Knicks back up 1. As Mitchell Robinson will pick up his first.
And this right now, he is 2 for 4 from 3. He's shooting.
8 years, traded 4 times, 8 different head coaches. He's hit some big shots in the playoffs. Chances to win prizes throughout the NBA.
Reinserted himself into the game. They're off taking it to him, but Jalen Brunson settled them when he.
Brunson back on the bench. Alvarado returns. Those 99 finals. Last time Knicks win the finals. Shoots over Johnson. Wide open. Nails a 3. His third 3 in a game on New Year's Eve against the Knicks. Spurs back up 4. Alvarado, his 3-pointer. Got it. 6 minutes.
And you look at this first half right now.
Champagnie on that side of the floor. I know that you want a recovery space to get back to Champagnie. But he wants to go down there and bump and help in the corner.
And they're already talking trash. Does have that low responsibility to knock.
You're going to be able to make a difference. Alvarado's not going to do.
Brunson in and out. Towns grabs the replay, taking 1 free throw in the entire first half. Castle picks up his second foul. Mentioned Wembanyama. Towns, 89% transformation during the playoffs. A big part. Have won 11 in a row. And they've had down, but you want to say his
inclusion, feeling about himself offensively go up.
Always been a playmaker. Always felt like he had a lot. Castle gets inside, pulls back, elbow jumper. A costly turnover, and Fox throws it down. San Antonio Spurs.
Brunson's going to get a lot of looks. Break you.
Downs gets inside, keeps running for most of this quarter, so no fouls to give. Throws it in the corner. Champagnie puts it up, puts it in. Final seconds knocked away. He's got 15 points in this penny against OKC.
Get them loose on the boards early. He wasn't happy with the free throw.
All right, Lisa, thank you. Certainly think the Knicks 4 games in 23 days, but they adjusted legs.
They did. Wembanyama back there waiting.
Josh Hart can't hit. Wemby fakes. Had it stripped, lost it out of bounds.
One situation when they're backpedaling in the open floor like time.
Downs double. Finds Ananobi out. Just when you think.
Time. That's why the mid-range is important. The
guarding Hart. Team in the NBA playoffs.
See these games, they catch fire.
Ananobi first half. His second foul. We said he had picked up his second.
For that steal. That little steal gets him out of position, in a bad position, allowed him to get over that right shoulder.
Yama 4 for 4 from the line.
And this little reach, you got a good job now, and it gives you that foul.
Gave him leverage. He had level reach in. Guy that big is going to end up
to 9. 11 points for Wembanyama. Has Vassell on him. And again, Wemby mostly guarding. Jumper, OG Anunoby, soft touch, can't get it. 30. And it goes out of bounds.
He knew he was going to shoot that before he even touched it, but Anunoby.
It's a good shot. So he's encouraging his player. Yes, that was a heat shot.
Comes up, air ball. Excellent defense from Vassell. Sneaks it in there.
I think impressed with how he takes his time once he gets in this game. Look at that little hesitation right there. Stop, and then he can go ahead and get that lift and get.
Anunoby corner chased off by Champagnie. Remember they had called for one earlier, but this defensive player of the year. More in respect. Oh, nice pass inside. And Towns Fox won't go. Free throws. Playoffs.
And Karl-Anthony Towns can't make that mistake. Go up with two hands.
3 fouls now on Towns. So in Wembanyama, then he set the NBA playoff record with 12 rebound masterpiece. And then he debuted in the NBA postseason.
And a partridge in a pear tree. He's been ejected from a game, but he's done every
11. 3 minutes gone by here in the third. Anunoby looking for some room.
On that Anunoby flinched as he went into
the rebound.
The angles they want to be in.
With that man lurking, Bridges comes up short again. So right there, and it rolls in. That's 7 rebounds.
Points to start this quarter.
Alley-oop. So it's going to be a side out as the lead is up to 13.
And again, you're trying to shoot it with touch, make that shot. But when you see it, you try and shoot them right there. You can see it effectively.
Knicks have 2 points. Can't get it. Champagnie to rebound with 3 Knicks.
One of the best set of rebounding guards in this league.
Dangerous pass. Hart catch. Struggle shooting for Jalen Brunson. 1 of 7 from 3. And it's going to be Spurs ball. 18 points, 4 boards, 3 blocked shots. He's only
initial push up the floor. RJ, in this, it's been one.
Champagnie fires away. Here comes Bridges, the drive. And a whistle. Just over 5 minutes gone by. Third quarter game. I'm good.
Got a lot of padding on that knee. But for the Knicks, these are critical minutes right now. Deficit with Wembanyama on the bench.
It was just terrific. That's his first miss from the free throw line in the playoffs. He was
bench. The cutters now become threats. That
again leans in, shot, got it.
A rookie intensity. Every time he scores, it all
parade. Still fearless despite playing in the biggest game around. Count the bucket. Yep.
His pull up. Wemby's on the floor. He's probably friendly roll. And there's the shove in the back.
Assist. And 2 points in 13 minutes is as we're at the midway point here in the third quarter. Pulls up, jump shot is good. Towns, all beautiful pass inside. Karl-Anthony Towns
inside the lane becomes open when Wemby's not.
The rebound looks to push, but the Spurs have gotten back. Just 3 fast break points. Towns gets inside, takes a hit with a foul.
Anthony Towns is able to take Luke Cornett and
be on a drive just like that. Wemby still recovered and a good shot blocker, but once you get him extended, he's not.
Point game.
And there it is, 13-8. So there.
Box double. Champagnie gets a sidestep, floats it up and in. Jalen have scored 7 in a row. Timeout Spurs.
Anthony Towns passing Landry Shamet open. Brunson in a simple transition. You don't have to look over. Able to get some aggressive points.
And look at the numbers. Baseline drive. Reversing pass and in.
So talented. And that time he just jumped.
Brunson fires away. Can't get at the ball. Shamet. Quick release. Shamet. Corner 3 is good.
That's, first of all, how dialed in is this guy? But on streak right now that Shamet's on. Extra pass gets it done.
Brunson, the sidestep. Towns, the rebound, and the putback.
The momentum with Wemby coming in, and now the Spurs have to.
Knocks that one down. Aaron Fox. On the 24. Towns, another offensive rebound. Counted and a foul. For a 3-point play, it's back to 3.
Well, that's Karl-Anthony Towns. Use your size, strength. Get
9 of his 17. Mitchell Robinson was set the thing out there. Free throw line. And hits that one. 2-point game with just under 3 to third. Fox layup is no good. Down up top. Towns nearly knocked away by Hart. Keldon Johnson. And a whistle.
That referees are looking at. It's that push that gives a smaller player. But something as simple as those two hits an advantage, that's a good call.
Third quarter. As we approach the drives, pulls up jumper, tie game.
Sees one defender and no help coming his way. I mean, right here, he's just going to be so shifty.
Deuce he's about 6 foot even. Knicks got caught off guard. Excellent inbound. Harrison Barnes back in the game. He's guarding Brunson in this game. And there's 1:37 remaining.
You take a look right here at this execution. The Knicks at a disadvantage. Vassell able to cut right to the rim.
That could have been his third foul.
Could have been. I think Shaman was trying to get that call.
It sucks when you sell something and you...
You heard some chants MVP. 17 points for Brunson, just 7. Robinson in the Wembanyama three-pointer. As Brunson drives, falling away, puts it up, drives, spins, and draws the foul. Hammett picks up his third. The Golden State series. Tomorrow night on ABC, Game 2, Stanley Cup Final. The game winner came with 3.5 to go as a start to the Stanley Cup Final.
In that area where he loves to operate one-on-one. He had
Brunson against Barnes. The veteran Barnes does a good job. And that's the first turnover of the third quarter.
Do what he does. Get on that offensive glass.
Against Robinson goes inside on the left-handed slam. And it's back to a 3-point lead.
No hesitation on this.
Pass it out. McBride, corner three. Banks ahead from the angle. Shot. It's tied again.
Lead in that third quarter. It's now a tie game. What do you have? Yeah, Karl Anthony Towns really hurt you guys in that
First.
All right, thank you. Mike.
All right, Lisa. And it's still going to be Nick Paul, 14 on the shot clock. Now, Fox, Barnes.
This was just a hot team. This is a team, as Landry has been playing elite defense all postseason. They're off.
The trailing by 14. Knicks have taken the lead. Short. Wemby right there. The follow. No good, but a foul. He doesn't want Towns to pick up another foul.
You got to keep a body on him at all times. And just a little bit of contact almost gets that and one.
First free throw, he was 8 for 8. As we look at the NBA, Antonio, in games 3 and 4 will be Monday. And part of his emotion, of course, back February 2020 again. And then bounce back in the NBA Finals. Now with OG Anunoby. Fox on him. Good help defense. Shot clock winding down. And he got pushed by Fox.
Shoot by him out of the corner of his eye. The only thing.
Wemby gets out. Anunoby goes inside. The drive and the finish. OG. And the Knicks a 3-point lead.
Strong finish right there.
The drive. Wembanyama the spin.
You can hear some anxiety in this San Antonio crowd.
Wemby keeps it alive, and the foul is good. Again.
That is just absolute world that can do that.
Deuce McBride. Anunoby coming alive offensively. And the Knicks spin move. Castle. A soft tussle now with 14 points. Bates shoots over Wemby and hits another.
That hand. He hit him with 2 or 3 jab steps.
Went for the steal. Vassell kicks it back out. Castle.
Game 1. And right now, both teams answering.
McBride looking. Alvarado comes up. Clock winding down. Alvarado off the bounce. The flow. Fox gets inside. Kicks it out in the corner. Vassell. Lamar. Towns comes in for the rebound. He's got 12 of those. Vassell on the follow. And with 7.5 to play.
Heavyweight fight. Both teams trading punches. Let's get Jalen Brunson back on the floor.
Now Brunson with a. Brunson now at 19. Both. As has been the case throughout the playoffs for both. And a foul.
Talent is there, obviously, but it's the mentality. And it's amazing how much more confident.
Bridges his third. Castle. Several Spurs down. Brunson drives inside and for the line with the Knicks up 2.
And then after that, if you're Champagne, just hack him the second time. to an open three-point shot. So free throws for the Knicks.
5 game seconds. He's going to come back in the game as Brunson. I don't say this to curry favor because they're all balls. Brunson is the only player with 20 or more. Harper drives, double team. The stutter dribble drives inside. Layup banks it in. Point lead. Right now, 6-point. Nick lead takes him away.
Man, this is too good for the.
But I'm saying right now, that's the thing. There was a steal there.
That's what Scott Foster, Jimmy Capers, and Sean Wright are just. And Foster, this is his 27th finals. The Spurs played a finals game in 20. Like, what's this dude doing? Scott Foster, you're going to come on. You can hear that at home. They couldn't decide if it was imminent possession.
Was asking for a jump ball, even though his team.
This crew has done a great job tonight. As we approach the midway point here of the fourth. Brunson driving, layup, shot is good. Brunson, largest of the game for the Knicks.
Trying to seal him to give Brunson. That is something that's calculated that you actually have to.
Using the screen, Hart bumps him up top. Robinson does not go for the fake, leans in.
Cannot say enough about the job defensively, but Mitchell Robinson just squares him up. That's the turnover.
It's been a 22-point turnaround here on this. Now the Knicks up by 8, just over 5.5. And again, they had 4 games in 23.
You've got to think about getting the ball out of his hands, or you
it up, shot missed it. And Fox goes high for the rebound. Spurs get back. Hart looking to deal 6 assists, 11 rebounds. For an opening. Falling away in the baseline. Won't go. Stops. Wemby with the three. Nailed. The Spurs battling on the boards, and they'll get free throws.
Had to get all the way to his body because you know Champagnie wanted to let it go.
Champagnie had taken 2 shots in the second, hasn't scored, but he has 9 on the boards.
And look who's getting it done. Vassell, Champagnie.
So the first points of the second. 4:04 remaining. Quarter. That's the 5th.
Ball screens and play. Brunson one-on-one. There was a
It off the bounce. Again, the U-turn because of Vassell in the front court. Layup, he banks it in, and a foul. Towns is it to 1 for Victor Wembanyama.
Contact. Karl-Anthony Towns is not set. What I was always taught as a basketball player, but
Griggs looked over to see whether or not to challenge, but not the case. Always close. It's back points. In the Towns. Cross court, and gets inside, step back, falling away. Can't get it the foot. Wemby drives, the shot is up, missed it. Hard, another offensive rebound.
This time he wanted, he just missed that little pull-up.
High off. Vassell afraid. Hart couldn't get it. And free throws once again.
Fatigue out there for these players.
Absolutely.
You're playing that 93-94. It's because both teams have a.
Knicks led by 8. Just a few minutes chance to put the Spurs back up by 1. Good free throw shooter. The gang is here. Flip over to ESPN inside the NBA.
And I think that off the ball setting screens, it's just harder to get Wembanyama on the floor. So this is going to come down.
And the Spurs back up by 1. 2 minutes. Brunson. Corner 3 is up. Bang! Get point lead.
And it's cold-blooded, and Brunson created.
4th. Wemby calling for it. Gets in the paint. Jump shot. Too strong. Hart rips. Brunson has it. Champagnie on him. 7 on the 24. Here comes the double team. Bridges. Oh, Bridges will shoot 2 with 1:11 remaining.
8. But the smallest player on the court keeps the ball.
In Madison Square Garden. In New York teams. 2 of the great fan bases.
Decide to himself, and you saw they ran a second.
Richard, what do you expect from San Antonio here?
A bit more pick and roll with De'Aaron Fox.
Wemby, under a minute to play, dribbles it up. Looking for Brunson. Josh Hart has been everywhere. Underneath, puts it up, puts it in. Jalen, 37 seconds left. And he's fouled. And free throws down the other. The Knicks fans celebrating.
There with Wemby. I didn't like that he had no advantage. Karl-Anthony Towns will have to close out or make a play.
Anunoby's first trip to the line.
and it's the array, the variety with which bunch. But what team has
formers in his era? 2 clutch free throw lead with 28 seconds remaining. Fox, good ball with 20.7 remaining.
And the Spurs got this.
A timeout.
30 seconds have not elapsed when the Knicks challenge.
And that was smart right there by the Knicks as well. You don't.
And the Knicks will now call timeout so they can advance with 20.7 remaining and present another repeat of wins for the Knicks as they take game 1.